It is National Suicide Prevention Week, and a free event this weekend will help survivors grieve together.
And help others learn to look for the signs that could save their loved one's life. RTV6 reporter Tanya Spencer has more on Saturday's annual Out of the Darkness Walk to Prevent Suicide.
The first walk 9 years ago brought out about 100 people. This year they expect about 1,700 to fill the lawn here at White River State Park.
This is the most heartbreaking thing as a mom to know I couldn't do anything to stop it. I didn't know anything about it.
This grieving mom says her 12-year-old daughter Rebecca committed suicide this week after being bullied online for more than a year. One of the tens of thousands who die at their own hands every year in the U.S.
I lost my son Kurt to suicide in 2006.
Lisa Bratton lost her son to suicide too and searched for resources that weren't there.
I couldn't find a local way for survivors to take action, kind of in the same way that survivors of breast cancer have a community that they know they can go to, and survivors of people that have lost someone to heart disease have a community they can. There wasn't anything here for survivors.
So Lisa began the Indiana chapter of AFSP, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. She's been involved with the Indianapolis Out of the Darkness Walk since it began. The free event will have mental health professionals on hand, offer resources, raise awareness, and take donations.
50% of what we raise goes to fund research, which is absolutely necessary because we are in the toddler stages of understanding depression and suicide.
The rest funds suicide prevention programs available to all schools for free. Lisa says the key to preventing more tragedies like the one she's been through is knowledge.
He was a football player and a rugby player, and he had tough guy syndrome, so he didn't want to talk about it. And we didn't know what kind of conversations we needed to be having with our doctor, with each other.
You can register online for the Out of the Darkness Walk to Prevent Suicide up until noon on Friday. After that, you can register here on site right up until opening ceremonies at 2:30 on Saturday. Reporting at White River State Park, Tanya Spencer, RTV6.
The 5K walk will have a remembrance stop at the halfway point where people can write chalk messages to the loved ones they lost. And here's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline to call for anyone in crisis, 800-273-TALK.